5 seconds to go. Start. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, the other day, the Honorable Mover of the motion of thanks on the Governor's address had also initiated a debate on the address. He had also pointed out the bright side of the achievements and performance of the government under various departments. Sir, may I draw the attention of the government and also of this august House to para 6 at page 3 of the address, which runs like this: with a view to providing housing facilities to the weaker sections, 10 housing cooperatives have been organized and a state level apex body for financing housing cooperatives has been set up. The policy of the government to house the weaker sections of the people in the state is a policy which is welcomed by the poor and weaker sections of the whole state. When it was introduced, when it was placed before the public, the people with a smiling face rushed and enrolled themselves as members of the cooperative societies. 10 housing cooperative societies were organized. We will not be surprised that small contribution was made by each person to become a member of the society. We cannot expect much contribution from these people are too poor to buy shares in such cooperative societies which require a big amount. The chairmen and secretaries of these cooperative societies, with their smiling face, had rushed and organized the state level financing housing cooperative societies. As I said, the poor contribution from these societies of the poor people was contributed to the apex state level society, but what is more surprising to me was the contribution from the government towards the share capital. The government contributed, if I am not wrong, a sum of rupees 75,000 to finance the 10 housing cooperative societies and to help create the housing facilities for the weaker sections of the state. This is a thing which has surprised me very much. So, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, we know that this state level finance housing cooperative society is no doubt an autonomous body, and the government expects that this society will avail of loan from other financial institutions to grant loans to the members of the societies to construct their dwelling houses, and you know what interest would be less than 12% per annum, and how much interest will be charged by the society on each loanee and to each member of the society who is entitled to the housing loan. It will not be less than 14% per annum. Now the question is, when the Directorate of Housing of the state government can give loans to an individual with an interest of 7% in comparison to the society granting loan with an interest of less than 14% per annum. So, how can we say that this is the policy of the government to help the weaker section of the people? Sir, judging from this, it appears that this housing policy for the weaker section of the people is a myth. Now, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, through you, I beg to draw the attention of the government and this august House to page 4 of the address of the Governor, which reads like this. I will read out for the benefit of the members who do not have the address before them. Under the heading Law and Order, there had been a few incidents of trespass, cattle lifting, and kidnapping along the border. These particular words, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I wonder how they found place in the last address of 1976 also, that few incidents of trespass, cattle lifting, and kidnapping, etc. I do not know whether I have understood correctly the implication of these words few incidents. It may be 5 persons or 2 or 3 persons or 10 or 15. But the people informed that in the border areas the number is hundred and thousands of such incidents had occurred in stone lifting, paddy lifting also, and even international boundary pillars lifting took place. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, we know that vast cultivable lands all along the international line are available for cultivation, but our people cannot cultivate anything because of this paddy lifting, kidnapping, cattle lifting, and because of these incidents, the people in those areas are living in constant fear. They have that sense of insecurity and fear psychosis which we can never expect in a domestic country having a domestic government. Now again, we have the security forces, the police forces, the village defense parties in our state all along the border area of the state, and especially the village defense parties in which we have the VDP officers also. Now, what are the functions of these forces in our border areas? The government has given us one piece of information that the government of India have also conveyed their sanction to raise one border wing home guards battalion in the state, and recruitment for the purpose has already commenced. Stop.